Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Tiberius today with his new buffed F. I've also now just picked up on the fact that his tail is kind of purple. Never really noticed that before. It's, I guess, kind of brownish, but when it's in this shadow there, it looks purple, and that's something that I just randomly wanted to point out. Anyway, the focus of today's video is going to be with Tiberius's F. I've actually made a video similar to this a while ago, right around when he released, when it was, I think, 600 damage or something like that. It used to be 700, it's going up to 900 in this update, and to be honest, even with this buff, I still feel like it'll be the least played talent, but it should now be at least a little bit better. We've of course got a setup 2 combo with it. I still have the health, the heal on the Q, and also the tiny bit of extra ammo. That's standard Tiberius, but then we have reset on the F when we drop below 45%, which has a pretty low internal timer, which I think is different from when I played it like a year or two ago. Then to finish it off, we have the champion, which reduces the cooldown by 2 seconds every time we hit somebody with the blade. That works when you're throwing it and also when you're pulling it back, so you can get a pretty big amount of reset with this. Very similar to Instrument of Fate, just on the F instead of the Q. Just in case you were wondering, the reason why we're not running these cards, I just don't really feel like they're worth it. With the reset, we don't really need the cooldown reduction, especially with the champion in there. The extra jump strength isn't really necessary because it already throws you quite a way, and even though the shield aim would be kind of nice, just like the other 2 cards, really there just really isn't a spot for it because he has so many good choices for cards, so there's not really a slot for us to put it in. Right, well, for game 1 we've got King of the Hill, Marauder Support, we've got a Maeve, an Andro, and a Victor. No healer, which is going to kind of suck, but other than that, pretty good situation for it. Then for their side, an Andro, a Rama Strix, a Fury, and a Vora, so nothing that really counts as too much. Cripples counter this, obviously, in any sort of heavy CC, so we'll go ahead and grab Vicious Assault, and then the setup will start with Cauterize and Life Rip. The Victor's going for Bulldozer, even though they don't have a single deployable. I don't know if that's auto buy or not, but we've got Street Justice, Cardio, Defiant Fist, Aegis, another bit of a weird talent selection. Then they have Curse Revolver, Earth Spinner, Nocturnal, Cherish, and Unyielding Pressure. Let's go ahead and just run into game 1. Bring the ping counter up, we'll just go ahead and pop the F, I guess jump the Vora. That was really weird frame rate wise there, but I guess we're fine. Hit the Andro, reset with the F, but I'm dead because I ran in 1v3, although Maeve went round for the flank and actually got rid of the Ram. So I guess we kind of won that team fight. I died and we got rid of 3 of them. That's a fair trade if you ask me, although people are playing definitely kind of weird in this. Boys running in, we'll just go ahead and jump her. There's some sort of combo. I missed a hit, but okay, she's still gone. Pop the Q, blast the Ram. He's just kind of standing there. We'll throw the right click in as well. But there we go. Really the downside to the setup is that you don't really have any reset on the F. Like we only have reset from dropping below like a health threshold, which can be kind of rough. There goes the Vora. I'm actually going to pop the F and go for the ultimate. No, I'm not. I'm dead. Luckily we get 75% of that back. Should have probably expected the Andro to go over. Victor got hit a couple times and tried to run. This is definitely a bit of a new game here. I'm expected to carry. Luckily the team's playing the points, so winning anyway. Pop the F, got rid of her. We'll go ahead and pop the ult. She's not a bot, by the way. She's a person. She's playing kind of weird. My dash just kind of didn't work. Let's get rid of the Strix here if we can. He should still be somewhere here. There we go. There's the F to try and leave. He's gone. Animations on there worked out great. Got kind of lucky animation cancels on the F, so it worked out really well. We'll pop the F here for the movement as well, just to finish off the Fury. Did that deal damage? I don't know if that dealt damage or not, because I feel like I got stunned beforehand, but she still died and we got rid of the Ram too, so it works regardless. This is a really weird game. We'll grab some Chronos. I feel like the extra distance there on the F would have been kind of nice. We'll throw the right click through and pull it back. He's going for the ultimate. I don't know how I got stunned there. We'll go for our ult, finish off the Ram. Hello Strix. We'll do a bit of a twirl on you to finish you off. Andro's going for the ult. I'll go ahead and cancel that. We'll pop the Q for the heal and get a reload in. We'll pop the F to jump over. He's still just here. The range on that is kind of small, but we still killed him. Fury is running in. That was the wrong animation. Don't know what the hell's going on. It's like 3 AM, man. These freaking Paladins games are just frying me. I feel like their Andro's really the only person causing me trouble. We'll go ahead and jump in on him here a little bit. Okay, there's the axe through him, but the recall didn't work, so that didn't happen. But there's some hits into the Ram. He's gone. Fury is also there. We'll pop the Q. I think Strix is just around this box, so we can jump him. I guess he's still just here. Thank you for the free kill. This match is so weird. I really shouldn't have been put in this one, but again, I think the time I'm playing is messing it up. Dash one last time. There's a Q. Couple hits into the Fury. She's going for her ult. We killed her straight away. There's an axe through a bunch of them. Getting the animation cancelled on that is kind of nice. I'm trying to hit him with an axe because he is just there. For some reason the recall hit him, but the actual throw didn't. He's just going to dash into him. Managed to get rid of him there. We're on a 17 streak, by the way. Don't have a healer, which is why I'm going for Life Rip so much, but there we go. He's gone. We'll throw that at the back. We'll get a combo, kind of. Definitely kind of annoying that you don't get your F back if you get stunned midway through it, because it doesn't go on cooldown till you land, but it actually will put it on cooldown if you don't actually finish it. I don't know if that made sense or not, but there's an axe for the Andro, which I missed. Bit of reload in, did the little jump there, which didn't really work. I'm just going to go for the ult. Strix went for the blind. There's a spin. There goes the Ram. Is he back here somewhere? Nope, but I guess Vora is. There's a couple little dashes for you. Got rid of it there pretty damn quick. We're actually kind of shredding right now. I don't know how I'm doing so well. I feel like I'm playing like garbage, but I think everybody else is too, because it's such a weird time. There's a right click for the Andro midway through the air. We actually finished him off there as well. A couple of hits on the Ram for the heal. He does have caught though, so he's actually kind of countering me a bit. That's Andro going for the ult. I'm going to F myself in. That didn't really work. Definitely don't have much control over the F while you're in the air, but there goes the Strix. Vora's just here. We'll go ahead and jump on her. Pop the F. Got caught on the doorway. Let's get rid of the Furia or the Andro or anybody I can get. There's the recall. We got rid of Furia too. What an awkward ass play, but it kind of worked. We'll grab some more Chronos. Hello Strix, and that is the victory. What a way to finish the bloody match. If that didn't show you how easy it was for me to shred there, I don't know what really would. I mean, I literally popped my jump, went into the item shop and landed onto a Strix, hit him once and got a free kill and ended up with a triple there to finish the match off. We had about 100k damage, 25 345 to 314. I'm more than happy with that. For the rest of them, our Maeve did fine, our Victor did okay, our Andro did okay, but definitely could have done more damage-wise there. Nando was an absolute god-tier objective man there, though. 300 seconds on the point. He was definitely a big reason as to why we won that one. For their side, their Vora struggled quite a lot there. Their Andro did okay, definitely causing me the most trouble. Their arm was just kind of there, did try and play the point a little bit, though. Then Strix and Fury also had a bit of a hard time. We'll requeue for another one. Right, well, we've got TDM Dragon Arena, should be a bit of a better showcase for it. We've got a Corvus, a Vora, a Leon, and a Buck, and then we're up against a Strix, a Vora, a Vivian, a Cassie, and an Inara. So we'll go ahead and grab the setup. I don't know how this is going to work with Vivian's shield, and I imagine Inara might kind of screw us, but we'll see. We'll grab Cauterize and Life Rip. We've got Spreading Influence, Relentless Presence, Alacrity, Bounce House, so he's going to be jumping around too. Then Treacherous Ground, Relentless Presence, Crack Shot, Opportunity Chaos, and then Impulse. That route by Inara is going to kind of suck, but we'll blast her a little bit. Just going to pop the jump. We'll throw that back. I don't know how that didn't kill her, but whatever. She's still technically gone. There goes the Vora as well. We've got the reset on the F. The team kind of carried my ass, but there's a bunch of damage for the Vora. Yep, we kind of shredded. We'll pull that back. We'll go on the bouncer pad and then jump over, see if we can land on the Strix. The radius on that really should be a little bit bigger because I feel like I should have had that one. I feel like my only other complaint really about the talent, other than the fact that the radius should be a little bit bigger, is that it is kind of weird that it makes you stop before you use the F, but that's more of a complaint with the ability. The talent should have a little bit more range and the F shouldn't be as jerky as it is, but maybe it wouldn't work if it wasn't. We'll get a little hit or two here on the Inara. There's the F. Like, I'm dead. I'm throwing some shots back. That actually landed. Okay, I'll take the double. I mean, I was probably going to send myself off the map there anyway. Just going to pop the F, try and jump on the Vora. That's the Strix blind. Actually worked quite well there. Sadly, we don't have any reset because, because Tiberius doesn't actually have any reset available to him. I'm trying to spam the F, but even though I dropped below 45%, it didn't reset. Hello, Vora. There's a combo on you. We'll pop the F. I guess I'm just kind of jumping in the middle. There we go. Strix is still over there. I'm trying to pop the Q for the heal. We'll just blast him. He's running in against like everybody here. That's Inara going for the ult. That's the stun. I'm kind of hiding behind the rock a little bit. Thank you, Corvus, for the heal. I'm going to try and wiggle away. There's the F. That route from the Inara is brutal. There's the Q. Got killed by the Cassie. She's actually kind of shredding, although somehow we're still winning this. I spawned in like the same spot I died. Are you kidding me, Paladins? Hello, Vora. You kind of just flung yourself in front of me there. There is the F. It was rooted for a second, but there's a hit or two for the Cassie. I did cancel my own left click out there because for some reason you can do that with Grover and Tiberius. I'm going to play it kind of safe, although he is healing me for quite a bit. I guess we can pop the F and go in, get a combo on her. She's going for the ultimate. We still cleared her. Some more life rips, just kind of hiding behind the rocks. I don't know where they are exactly. Corvus hit me with a heal. Hello, and I guess we can jump onto you. I think you actually cancel me out there because you root me the second I land. I don't know, but she's still gone. Pop the F. I'm just going to go for the ultimate. I don't know if that still triggers. I guess not. I just wanted to find out. We got rid of the Vivian. Going to go over this way onto the Strix. I feel like I clipped you with one of those. There's a hit, but I didn't deal damage because again the animation on it is kind of weird. There's the F. I'm going to try and get away. Thank you, Corvus, for the heals. That man has saved my ass so many times in this match. We're going to recall a right click from wherever it is. That didn't get me anything. 34 to 34 hits into the Strix. Try to predict left. He did go left, but I didn't predict it as much as I should have. There's the Q. Hits into the Vora. We'll pop the F. Jump in on the Vivian. Try to jump in on the Vivian. Didn't land the F, but she's still dead because luckily the rest of my kit is putting in work right now. 39 to 35 seems like we've won it. There is the F right on top of her, but I think her shield blocks it. She's still gone, and there is the victory. Again, I feel like that was a showcase for Tiberius, not the F setup, but we still did pretty damn good there. I could have died a lot less if I played safer, but 16, 7, 44k, I'll happily walk away with that. It's actually top damage other than the Cassie. She, of course, did really well. Shoutouts to the Cassie, by the way. She asked if it was for a video for fun. If I'm recording a video, I usually don't respond in the chat. She kind of recognized that, I assume. For the rest of our side, though, Leon did okay. Our Buck had a bit of a hard time. Corvus did a really good job. Massive props to him for the heals, and Vora did fine as well. Then for the rest of their side, their Strix had a bit of a hard time. Vivian didn't do too bad. Probably could have done a little bit better, though. Same thing with the Inara. Her route was pretty damn annoying. Seemingly, if you land onto like a spot that's a route, like her F, for example, you won't actually get the trigger from your F. It's very similar with the Buck Bounce House, but it feels a little bit less awkward with his for whatever reason. With Tiberius there, I feel like my F got cancelled a ton, but then their Vora did fine as well. We'll go ahead and requeue for another one, jump into game 3, and then I guess finish the video off. I feel like I've shown off Tiberius pretty well, but not really the F setup here. The main problem with the F is it's really good for getting into fights and getting away from fights, but trying to land specifically on somebody is kind of difficult because the radius on the F is only like 20 units, whereas with Bounce House I feel like it's a little bit bigger. You also have a lot of control over Buck's F, and you can do it mid-air, and it doesn't feel as awkward because you don't have like the wind-up time that Tiberius has. I don't know why I'm trying to explain this so much. I'm sure if you played Tiberius you'll get exactly what I'm talking about, but this isn't bad. It's just that other ways of Tiberius are so much better that this setup, even though it's fun and actually works surprisingly well, isn't one that I would ever reach for because I can't think of a situation where you'd pick this over the other two. I have no idea if I explain that well, but for game 3 we got Onslaught Marauders Port. No, we don't, but shoutouts to AOK16 and to Luke. Right, well, we got Onslaught Magic's Archives. We've got a Corvus, a Barrack, a Coca, and a Vivian. We're up against a Zin, a Vora, a Fury, a Charlene, and a Pip. So we've got Combat Medic, Recurve, Cherish, Relentless Presence, Smolder, Booby Trap, Blood Reaper, Spreading Influence, Architectronics, and then of course our Vicious Assault. We're going to go ahead and just pop the F early, see if we can get a jump here on the Fury. That kind of worked. She just kind of stood there. Hello, Charlene. There's a little hit or two for you. I feel like I could have made that play quite a lot better, but I just wanted to jump in. There goes our Koga. Hello, Zin. There's a hit or two for you. Don't know how the recall didn't hit him there. Right, whatever. There is the F kind of awkwardly up here. We actually hit the Fury. That's the second time I've jumped her really weirdly. There goes the Pip. Never mind. She just healed. We should be able to get rid of her though. Gonna just walk around. Hello, Vora. Thank you for the free kill. I'll just go ahead and claim that one. We'll recall our sword. Throw over a hit or two there for the Zin. Gonna just pop the F, pop the Q as well. They There we go. He's gone. Didn't hit him with the jump, but that's fine. We can go in here on the Fury. Just retreat a little bit. Probably a better idea. Missed the right click. Just got comboed by the Pip and the Zin. Trying to get a lucky bouncer on the Pepper. Okay, cool. I'll just hit all three of them on her. That works perfectly fine as well. Thought it went through Zin counter, but I guess not. Let's just jump the Pepper. What a combo. If that didn't show you the burst potential that this has, I don't know what else would. Pop the Q. Throw some stuff down here. There's a right click for the Fury at the back. Yep, she's on like nothing. Obviously the ult, so I'm trying to get a bit of space. There goes the Pepper. We saved our barrack. Zin still's just in here. Thank you for the free double. Dodge the Fury beam. We've got the F up in a second. We can do a bit of a jump and an F. Pop a Q. Hello Zin and Charlene. There's the right click to maybe finish him off. There we go. We actually did it as well. There's the F into the ultimate. We'll dash through this way. There's a hit. I guess we can just make him go back to spawn. That's perfectly fine with me. I think Pepper is in here, so we'll go in a little bit. That worked surprisingly well. Pop the Q to just spam over there. We did hit the Fury and the Charlene, I think, a time or two, although Zin did get rid of somebody though. We got rid of Charlene. I think he was just invis trying to run in. I don't know. There's the F onto the Vor. She didn't go this way, so that didn't work. Use the Q. Shoot into the Charlene. Not a Charlene, it's a Zin. Pepper is here. We'll get rid of her if we can. I got a weirdly lucky double shot there. There's a hit into her. We'll get a reload. Took him a while to get rid of me because of the Corvus heal. Zin's going for the ult to get away instead of actually hitting somebody. I think they're on purpose. We'll grab some more Cauterize and finish off our life rip and get some Chronos. Definitely surprised I had so many crits. We got so much damage there. There is the F into the ultimate just so we get a little bit of movement. Finish off the Furia. Nice. What is the plan? Okay, Charlene's in the corner. Throw the axe through there. We actually hit both of them. We'll pull it back for the reset. Vorus going for the ultimate. I guess we got rid of her. I still died. Tried to use the F. I think Zin ulted there as well, but missed us. Don't really know what happened in that play. It was a bit of a mess. There, Zin is definitely doing the best so far. We'll go in with our F here. That didn't hit anybody. Kind of bullshit. We'll pull it back. We finished off the Fury. Got rid of the Pip too. What a double. What a double. The life it really is putting in work alongside the Corvus. He's probably giving it us as well. There's Zin. There's some hits into him. There's the axe, which again just kind of goes through him weirdly. There's my F, but that didn't do anything and I'm dead. What was that play? Oh my god, they're so messy and I always fuck it up. Yeah, there we go. There is the victory. Did pretty good there again. 17,760k. We were beaten out by their Zin, which is totally understandable. I think if I went for a normal Tiberius setup, we would have beaten him out, but overall, I still think we showed him off pretty well. Shoutouts to their Zin and our barrack, by the way, but we'll go through the rest of our stats. Our Koga had a bit of a hard time. Vivian also struggled a little bit there. Corvus did really good, and so did the barrack. Objective time really won us that one, so massive shouts to the barrack there. Their Zin did pretty good. Definitely did the best there in that match. Their Vora did fine. Their Fury didn't do too bad, but she definitely could have done better. Same sort of thing with Charlene and also the Pip, but I think we deserve the win just because barrack sat on the point that whole game. So yeah, there we go. That was flying, or I guess a more appropriate term would be like flinging Tiberius. I don't really know, but I hope you've enjoyed this one. It definitely works well. You saw some of the burst potential you got with this is kind of mad. Personally, in most situations, I'd probably stick to Proto Instincts like I usually do on my normal Tiberius setup, focused around the Q or like sustain just because it works so well, but this honestly isn't that far behind. At least for me, I'd probably put this over the setup for Tigan's Fury just because it's more fun to use and is a little bit more different, although I think if they change some things with the F, like the wind up and the radius of the F, this would go up a ton because those two things, at least for me, are kind of what holding it back. But anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Go ahead and give this a go for yourself. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments. I'll of course see you guys all really, really soon, and as always, stay frosty.